What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, it was always surprising to me, and it still is surprising to me, how somebody goes about picking a victim to do a random crime against. Is it the way you look? Is it that you have something they possess, which is most likely the case? Or does somebody think you just an easy target that they won't face much resistance with? Regardless of what it is, we shouldn't be scared of people. We shouldn't. We're all out here trying to do the same thing in life, be successful. But nowadays, some of us are like birds flying backwards. There are people out here right now that are hunting and stalking other people. It's like open season on civilians for no apparent reason. People don't have an answer for it. The police can only do so much. And it seems like it's a lot of lawlessness out here, and people are doing stuff that you only see in movies. And this is one of the cases. This story is out of my backyard in Houston, Texas. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is a wrong representation of this city. I came here with a purpose and fell in love with the city like so many others. A lot of people that are in Houston are not from Houston. Houston's a beautiful place. And it's one of these places where you could be whatever you want to be if you put your mind to it. I'm testament of that. And it's filled with a lot of beautiful people. I've been out here 15 years, and I've seen two people that I did not like out of every soul I've encountered. So that tells you a lot about this place. Houston is a strong place. You know what I mean? When it's time to get down, we stand together. People support each other. It's a lot of love here. But this story right here, it breaks my heart. This story right here, I'm going to show you before I play this news clipping, is about a couple that just recently moved here with the same opportunity to experience the beauty of Houston like I had. But instead, tragedy has befallen them. And now they're thinking about if this was the right choice they made. And it is. Check this out, guys, and we'll come back and talk about it.
Only on 13, a father leaving a store trying to find swim floaties for his child says he was robbed in his car and nearly died. The robber slashed his neck with a box cutter before taking off in a getaway car. Tonight, the victim's family is speaking to ABC 13. Our Brooke Taylor is live with their story. Brooke.
Eric, the family just moved here in June, and they say then this happens to them. They just got a new Mercedes, so the victim and his wife believe they may have been targeted because of that. Right now, the entire family just traumatized. They say they can't even run a simple errand without worrying about their safety. Just months after moving to Houston with his family, and this man, who we agreed to keep anonymous for his safety, says he was robbed and his neck slashed during the frightening encounter. His wife tells us he FaceTimed her for help.
And I pick up the phone and he's covered in blood, and he's like, "Babe, I'm dying. I need help. Send help. I'm dying."
On Sunday, her husband was getting swim floaties for their son at Academy Sports on Westheimer. It was broad daylight when her husband says he noticed a car parked close to him and a woman was in the driver's seat staring at him.
He put the windows down to let some of the heat out because we're not used to Texas heat because we're new to town. He's not from here. And as he was letting down the heat, that's when the guy just kind of ran up to the car, grabbing his shirt, trying to pull him out.
She says her husband tried to push him out of the way with the car door. The suspect made it out with his wallet, and she says almost killed him.
He was trying to get back into the vehicle, and they swiped at his throat with a blade, with a box cutter, actually. It was a box cutter that they used.
The suspect made his escape in the parked car next to him, with the woman in the driver's seat. He was taken to the hospital, and while he's physically okay, he's still shaken up. Their kids also anxious after seeing their dad like this.
I'm lining up a family trauma therapist for everyone because this is just, it's so bad that we probably will be moving out of Houston very soon. I don't see us staying.
Brooke Taylor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, guys, that's the story that happened, what happened to this family. It's a damn disgrace. Here, this guy minding his business, Going to Academy. For those of you who don't know what Academy is, like a sporting goods store out here in Houston, Texas, and other places where you can go and get outdoor stuff. He wanted to go get some stuff for his kids to swim in the pool, wherever they live or whatever. Not thinking about nothing. Said he got out the car. Girl was staring at him in the car, which is odd. Human being, grown-ups don't really stare at each other like that. So he picked up on that, came back out in the car, had a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? Another story with a brand new car. And he was just enjoying life. Wanted to do something noble for his children so they could have a good time. Some dumb dude come around the corner, jump out the car with her, come around the corner with him, try to take his shit. Don't get his way. The guy resisted a little bit, cut his throat with a box cutter. Why? Why? This is not even who we are out here. Like I said, Houston's a nice place, man, full of nice people. But you got a lot of these idiots that come out here and they don't see the benefit of how you can grow in Houston, no matter who you are. I came here with $200 in my pocket. And after the first 2 hours, when I had to go get a hotel room, I had $5 in my pocket. Went and stayed in the shelter for a year and a half. Had good programs out here. Took advantage of that. Got on my feet and blew up. But I never forgot what Houston did for me, or the people along the way that looked out for me, because I had good character and I was a good person all the way around. This city, we help each other here. You know what I'm saying? Houston got a lot of pride. Houstonians respect each other. This stuff right here that you see is not a reflection, a true reflection of who we are. And I'm telling you, I feel bad that these people are second guessing their decision to move here. Did you hear the lady? Oh, we're thinking about leaving. Just one incident where this man almost lost his life for nothing. Nothing. Got them thinking that this was the wrong place to come. I don't understand it. Let me jump into the second thing. You notice now? It's a lot of bum ass dudes out here that do crimes against people and involve women. When you do a crime, you should just do it by yourself. That way you have no co-defendants or witnesses or anything like that. People don't even know how to be criminals no more. Stupid stuff. And I'm not, bragging or saying like, this is what he should have did. He shouldn't have did nothing. Should have got your ass a job and went and worked for a car if you wanted it so bad. But how you involve women, it's like we lack a lot of male leadership nowadays. We do. First of all, you sitting in the passenger seat, that's a no-no for me. And you're going to let her drive? What if when you came out, the police was behind you? You think she's going to be able to drive real good under a panic state with police on her ass? Or you, because you make poor decisions in life. It's like people are just hunting people right now. Like it's nothing, and involving other people. That girl know better. But then again, when you see situations like this, when you see a bad boy, you know what I'm saying? And you see a girl that follow behind him, a lot of times it's something that they both have in common inside of them. But it's in their heart and mind that keep them together. Ain't no way as a woman, and she's probably a mother, you out here letting somebody convince you, or you might be the one convincing, we need money, so let's go and do this to somebody. I don't understand it. The guy only had a blade. Now, I don't know. That guy looked like he was a big guy. You know what I'm saying? But he might not have had people get the drop on you. You ain't thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? But the guy had some size on him. So the guy that was wrestling with him just got what he got. And out of frustration, I guess he cut his throat with the box cutter. Yeah, it cut him deep. But I think that saved his life. Because, box cutters, when they had that guard where the blade can only go so deep in you, I think that's what saved his life. But they said the kids and stuff, he called his wife to get help. The kids and stuff had to come out there and see their dad like that. It was a lot of blood because a razor split you real good. Just to have that traumatic experience. Put on these kids, put on to the wife, and had the words Houston behind it. Like it happened in Houston. Must have they'll always think of this place as a bad place. And it's not. It's a damn shame this happened to these people. They'll probably never see this video, but y'all need to stand strong. People will support you here. That was an isolated incident. Hell, I got jumped and robbed here at a bus stop. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, it didn't change my mind. Now, you guys have children. I don't, but I mean, I didn't at that time, but all the same, man, this is messed up. And I know where that place is they was at. I was just over there, not at that place. I drove by it today. It's in the area that's wide open. It's like these juggings and stuff like that, where these kids are just coming out here. And they're not even kids now, it's just older people too. We want something, we just gonna run up on you and take it, and you ain't gonna do nothing. They coming up on the right people. My man only had a box cutter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, everybody thinks like this. But if people are running up on you right now with just box cutters and just small knives or just barehanded. I've seen videos where people come up barehanded and just run in people's pockets like nothing happened to them. They need to change these laws, man. For real, they do. Because you think you something and the person you doing that to is nothing. And you have no doubt in your mind that when you pull something, somebody's going to be scared of it. Not all of us is like that. A lot of us have been in positions where, we'll try you. A gun is different, but come on, a box cutter. Some of us have been cut before. Man, people need to stop this stuff for real. They do. Come on. We praying and eating our own people. I should not be scared of anybody in a public area that does not know me. It should be mutual respect all the way around the board for everybody, because we all going for the same goal, just to make it nowadays. And to come and take something from somebody that ain't even got it like that, that's a death penalty to me. That's the ultimate infringement on somebody's rights. The man probably came out, you see he had something in his hand for a kid, and you still stalked him. You ain't shit. And that broad you with definitely ain't shit. Man, I hope they catch y'all and put y'all under the jail and squash you with the weight of it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. Houston, a good place. This ain't us. I hope they reconsider. This is a beautiful place with beautiful people. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.